ready for the basketball season, or just giving me a ride somewhere. Sometimes go out to eat, just be chilling, and we can just do anything we want.
You feel like you generally have fun when y'all get together?
Yeah, all the time. I always have fun. It's my main man right here.
Good, good. What would you say, DJ, to stay with you? You say he's your main man. Tell me more about that and how he has impacted your life. And in what ways?
Well, I mean, I used to like not really care about anything. Just used to be like, man, forget this homework. And now I'm like, man, I think I better do that science homework. And you know, 2 years ago, I used to get in a lot of trouble in school, but now it's just I can stay relaxed in hostile situations.
What about you, DJ? Like, did you have any apprehensions or any fears or concerns, like, who is this guy? And, you know, and if you did, what were some of your fears or concerns, and then how did you overcome them?
Well, first I was thinking, man, here's another person that's going to be counting on me to do all this stuff and nagging me. But then it was just like, he didn't really nag me. He just like encouraged me more just to do it. It wasn't like a, make sure you do this. It was like, you should do this so you can play basketball this season, or go to parties, or do whatever.
Okay. Charlie, question for you. One of the things that many people know in the mentoring field is that there is a shortage of men who step up to the plate and mentor. A lot of people think about mentoring, think about women stepping up to the plate, and certainly appreciate that, but it's known that we need men. What would you say specifically to men who may be watching this and considering, maybe on the fence about being a mentor?
Well, certainly if you look at the politics of our situation socially for African Americans, you see that a lot of the young men who are in DJ's situation are coming from homes where there's not a strong male figure in the home. And when you go to schools, there are not a lot of male teachers in the schools. So a lot of the authority that these young men are getting are from a female perspective, and at a young age it might be a little harder to relate. So what I found was that I think, you know, being a male, I could really relate to DJ in terms of things that he was going through as a middle school student, because that was just my direct experience. So I think that helped DJ feel a little bit more comfortable with dealing with me as an authority figure. He saw me and I saw him as more like a friend, so it just made the relationship work in that manner. So so as far as other males out there, I think that there is a huge need for us to step up and you know, just pitch in, man, because we're all family, we're all brothers, and I think there's a lot of things out there just in terms of things facing young men. It's not easy out there, you know, being a young man or being a man. I mean, there's a lot of responsibility, there's a lot of pressure, and what we need is thoughtful, strong people to come in and be able to support each other as young brothers and adult brothers.
DJ, got a question for you. I'm going to put you on the spot, DJ, but I think you can step up to the plate. Here's the question. You know you can?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. I want to know from you, as Charlie just talked about, it's difficult being a young man. There's so many issues out there. My question for you is, give me an example of an issue that you have faced during the life of, you know, the two of your relationship. An issue that you faced that you were able to take to your mentor. Now, without going all in the, you know, you have to do the details and what the girl's name was. I'm sorry. But, but give me an example of something that you took to your mentor and you needed some advice about.
Well, last year I had a bet, and I made a bet with a friend and I had lost it, so I threw a plant out the window. So
you threw a plant out of the window.
Yeah, cause
it's the plant's fault.
Yes, I mean it was looking at me wrong.
But where was this? This was
in a science class, had a substitute teacher that didn't really pay attention, so thought I could get away with it. So then the next day he came to my house and was like, "Man, what are you doing?" And I was like, "I lost a bet. I don't know. It's a man's honor."
So you took that to your mentor, and how did he help you to process that experience?
It was just like, why would you do that? Like, that would mess up your chances of making the basketball team next year, and that's going on your college resume, and you don't want that type of stuff on there.
Mm-hmm. Good, good. Well, last question for you, DJ. Question for you. I want you to imagine that there are hundreds of thousands of people who are watching this video right now, and they're waving at you. And I want you to tell them why they should consider being a mentor. Like, imagine all of these people are here, they're professionals, they're community leaders, they're sports figures, and they're watching you, and they're on the fence. They're saying maybe, maybe not. What would you tell them?
Well, besides beating people like me, you get to build a strong relationship with another person. Like, I don't know, you just, in school you can meet people, but you don't know if they're like really your friends or just like talking to you to get something. But like with Charlie and me, I know he's always gonna be there for me, and I don't have to worry about him like going and telling somebody else my personal information or anything.
Good. Final thing I want to do, and I want to thank both of you in advance. This has been a wonderful interview. And final thing I want to do. Charlie, can you tell us, how long have you been with DJ?
Let's see. I met DJ when he was in 6th grade, so...
A 6th grader?
Yeah.
All right, I want you to stand up, just Charlie. And I want you to show us how tall DJ was when you first met him.
Well, when I met DJ, he was probably about a little bit above my shoulder. It's about my ear. So, and he was a frail, kind of a wispy kind of kid. So, you know, we go out and play basketball. It'd just be like me just stuffing him, swatting him every time. It was pretty easy. But it's been, what now? 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade. Almost 5 years now that we've been hanging out. And it seems that I'm fighting a losing battle against this guy in terms of height. So
but let's show the people what we're talking about. DJ, why don't you stand beside your mentor? Oh yeah, there it is. There it is, people. That's what happens when you stay with your mentee. Eventually they tower over you.
Exactly. I'm looking up to this guy now, and I'm having problems with him. I'm having problems dealing with him.
That's Charlie and DJ, a wonderful mentoring pair. Thank you both so much for your time.